Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. For unclear reasons, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown lately spent more time in Flagstaff, Arizona. When the Browns were still living in a plural marriage, Janelle notably lived in Flagstaff with the whole family. All four of KODY Brown's wives left Flagstaff after three of them made the decision to leave the family, including Janelle, who relocated to North Carolina to start Tata Farms with her daughter Madison Brush. After the Coyote Pass loan was eventually paid off, the Sister Wives season 19 actress recently experienced a setback when she had trouble obtaining a driver's license. On her Instagram feed, Janelle posted two pictures from a couple of meetings she had with her squad. In one, Janelle was sat next to two pals, Angela Moody and Christina Henson. In another, she was seen around April Rains, the birthday girl, with a couple of her girlfriends. Janelle claimed she didn't have any time for them since she was too busy working, raising children, and attending school. According to Janelle, her friendships are now amazing pieces of her life. When Janelle was in Flagstaff, she had to get together with her friends to take care of some things. Janelle hasn't been honest about her reasons for visiting Flagstaff earlier this month or this past week. It is reasonable to anticipate that Janelle may need to settle some issues with her former partner, KODY. ROBYN and KODY Brown still reside in Flagstaff, and it's possible that some of the older kids do too. In North Carolina, Janelle has moved on and begun a new life. But Janelle might have been in town for anything connected to the recent sale of the Browns' Flagstaff, Coyote Pass property. It's possible that Janelle is in town to visit some of the older kids or to conduct business involving the sale of Coyote Pass or other assets owned by the Brown family. Even though she made it apparent that she wasn't traveling to meet her girlfriends, she still found time to do so. Janelle needs to lean into the parts of her life that are distinct from being a wife and mother, and she needs to have a support network outside of the Brown family. It sounds like she needs to spend time with her squad. For someone who has spent so much of her life in the spotlight, first on Sister Wives and now on social media, Janelle is often fairly forthcoming about both the positive and negative aspects of her life. She's returning to Flagstaff in a somewhat cryptic manner, but there must be a reason for it. For some reason, watching Janelle enjoy herself and spend some quality girl time with her friends is endearing. ROBYN is disliked by Janelle Brown and the other Sister Wives. Even if they have a number of reasons to not like ROBYN, it's crucial to recognize that KODY has a big influence on their opinions. KODY lived with his previous three wives before to his 2010 marriage to ROBYN. After ROBYN, the Brown family's equation was altered. KODY began to favor her over Christine, Janelle, and Meri. In a sense, the other women felt abandoned and had to constantly try to attract KODY's attention. Janelle, his second wife, revealed in the most recent episode that KODY was constantly boasting about ROBYN's role as a diesel pants model. Conveniently, he forgot that they had to endure poverty and starvation before her. She blasted him for his lack of consideration and the way he had treated his previous wife. Sister Wives. After KODY's other wives left him, ROBYN is having a hard time adjusting. Right now, ROBYN is KODY's only wife. The former polygamist's inability to adapt to monogamy worries her. She thus inquired about his intentions to remarry and bring in a new wife during their dinner meeting. It would make sense for him to be married again because he is accustomed to polygamy. KODY clarified that he wasn't prepared to get married again. Polygamy was like a kick in the face to him. KODY has no intention of pursuing another lady. Right then, he didn't want the headache, the questions, or the difficulties. Janelle Brown, a sister wife, chastises KODY for equating ROBYN with a model for diesel jeans. In Sister Wives, Janelle Brown has never been afraid to voice her opinions. She said in the most recent episode that KODY's three wives had a lot on their plates before to ROBYN's arrival. Then ROBYN, the love of his life, entered the picture in 2010. KODY suddenly lost his mind when he encountered ROBYN. He began boasting about meeting this diesel jeans model who was everything he had ever desired. That's rich, she thought after hearing his viewpoint. Janelle also brought up the difficulties that the Brown family, KODY, the children, and the first three spouses had to deal with during their several marriages. Janelle had to use diaper pins to keep her bra together throughout the years of famine that they all experienced. During the tumultuous years they spent together, they were all broke. They were forced to heed his repeated instructions to move here and move there. ROBYN never experienced all of those challenges, but Janelle underlined that they have endured a great deal for him. They were therefore offended when he brought his tiny diesel jeans model and attempted to live as happily ever after with her. For them, his display of his fourth wife was cruel and unwarranted. It is also one of the primary causes of his first 3 spouses' permanent separation. Christine left KODY in 2021, and one by one, all of his wives, aside from ROBYN, abandoned him. Now, every one of them has moved on with their lives. Christine has even remarried after finding her soul match. In contrast, Janelle is concentrating on her profession while Meri is dabbling in dating. Viewers have eagerly anticipating this episode. Janelle Brown talks on the day that Garrison Brown died in a sneak peek for the Sunday, May 4th episode of Sister Wives. Since the start of season 19, this has been the main issue. It will surely be exceedingly difficult, but at last it is being discussed. To learn more about what to anticipate, continue reading. Janelle Brown discusses the day of Garrison's death. Every episode that has aired after Garrison Brown's death in March 2024 has been foreboding. Fans of Sister Wives wanted him to be recognized because they saw him grow up. Furthermore, it was difficult to see the show knowing that, at the family's request, he had been cut out of certain portions. ROBYN Brown and KODY were celebrating Aurora's baptism on a recent episode. It was purportedly in May 2024, 2 months following Garrison's passing. Viewers found it difficult to accept the family's happiness in the midst of this awful incident. Now, his mother, Janelle Brown, will finally speak about his passing. Janelle will discuss the day Garrison passed away in a sneak peek at the Sunday, May 4th Sister Wives episode. As the case was, it begins quite darkly and menacingly. Janelle then sobs as she admits that she got in the car and simply drove, even though she couldn't recall the next 5 minutes. The clip only depicts that, but viewers will find this to be a really heartbreaking event. They witnessed him as a little child, and it is all the more tragic knowing that he committed suicide. TLC has included a disclaimer at the start of the upcoming program because this is such a delicate topic. The network stated at the start of season 19 that filming for the season started at the end of 2022. They went on to say that they would miss Garrison terribly after his death in March 2024. The suicide hotline was included in this updated disclaimer, nevertheless, along with a warning that the program would depict a family dealing with unimaginable loss. Although it's uncertain how in-depth their investigation will be, it's excellent that Garrison receives the recognition he merits. Are the audiences prepared? Viewers have been anticipating and hoping for this Sister Wives episode, but it seemed unlikely that it would. Are fans prepared for it now that it's formally here? Moreover, did they anticipate it occurring at this time? At last. In the show's more than 20 seasons, this will be the most significant episode. Let fans honor Garrison and bid him farewell in our own unique ways. It's time to stop ignoring his passing. They shouldn't miss this momentous occasion, in my opinion. I'm just hoping that KODY and ROBYN won't word vomit and act like victims when they talk about it. ROBYN and KODY shouldn't even be in this episode, in my opinion. Whatever they say will either be too little, too late, or worse, aggravate the situation. It's the correct thing to do if this is what Janelle wants. I hope she had complete control over what was and wasn't displayed. I hope it's useful to someone. It appeared that a lot of viewers were not interested in seeing ROBYN Brown and KODY's analysis of the circumstances. They believed the pair would focus on themselves rather than Garrison. I hope this helps bring the chapter to a peaceful end. Are you prepared to witness Garrison's honor and tribute? Watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC and share your thoughts in the comment section. The Sister Wives actress Janelle Brown proved that it's never too late to recognize when you've had enough. The pair had 6 children together: Madison, Logan, Gabriel, Hunter, Savannah, and Garrison, who died in March 2024. Janelle was KODY's second wife for almost 30 years. But since announcing their divorce on the show in 2022, they haven't been together. In search of a new beginning after their breakup, Janelle relocated from Flagstaff, Arizona to COYOTE, North Carolina. She did, however, disclose on Sister Wives Season 19 that her spiritual life with KODY is still unclear. Is Janelle spiritually divorced now? Here's some information. Is Janelle Brown, star of Sister Wives, spiritually divorced from KODY Brown? Janelle and KODY are still connected. She revealed in a confessional during a talk with her ex-sister wife Meri Brown in a Sunday, April 27, 2025, Sister Wives show why she didn't follow Meri's example and obtain a spiritual divorce, saying she never really thought about doing so. "I'm not really a part of that church anymore, so it didn't even occur to me," Janelle said. "And then I'm like, when Meri got one." While on the family's property, Coyote Pass, Janelle and Meri discussed their separations from KODY, continuing the discussion regarding a spiritual divorce. Through their church, Apostolic United Brethren, Meri explained the grounds behind her decision to spiritually divorce Michael during their conversation. She decided to dissolve the spiritual marriage because she believed it was necessary to fully separate from her ex, even though she and KODY were already officially divorced and not living together. She informed Janelle, "I knew that the spiritual aspect of it was so valid when I did the legal divorce. Because what was yours if it wasn't? What was ROBYN's? What was Christine's?" Meri went on, "I don't want to offend God, so I still think it's valid." Was there ever a legal marriage between KODY and Janelle Brown? The spiritual union of KODY and Janelle lasted from 1993 until 2022. The Brown patriarch's complaint that his wife of 30 years lived like a single woman and didn't feel like they were in a real marriage was the catalyst for their breakup on Sister Wives. KODY said to Janelle, "You and I have spent the majority of our marriage acting like we weren't a married couple. I have no idea why it has been accepted for so long. And not right now. You truly lead a single woman's life." On the first segment of the Sister Wives Season 17 one-on-one special, the couple made their separation public. According to Us Weekly, they finally called it quits in December 2022. But since they were never officially married, their divorce didn't cost them any money or weeks in court. They were married in December 1993 in Salt Lake City LDS Temple after courtship for a number of years. He was legally married to Meri at the time, and 3 years after Janelle's divorce of Meri's brother, he and Janelle got married. The only marriages that the court has acknowledged for KODY are Meri and ROBYN. In order for KODY to adopt their elder children, Aurora, Brianna, and Dayton, ROBYN and KODY got married in December 2014. It was simpler for Janelle and Christine to divorce KODY because he was never officially married to either of them. In particular, Christine, who wed David Woolley in October 2023, made a clean separation by declaring on Sister Wives that she had no intention of spiritually divorcing her former partner. During a confessional, she stated, "I didn't feel the need to get a spiritual divorce. Spiritually, I was somewhere else. God, who I believe in, was quite understanding when I left. Thus, I thought our chat was sufficient." Sister Wives Janelle Brown cryptically reveals she returned to Flagstaff yet again after announcing major setback in North Carolina and Coyote Pass debt. The shocking truth behind her big move. Introduction. In the latest bombshell that's rocking the Sister Wives world, Janelle Brown has made a cryptic revelation that has left fans scratching their heads and asking why she has returned to Flagstaff, Arizona, after recently making waves with her life-changing move to North Carolina. Was her fresh start in North Carolina just a dream that crumbled? Or is there something far deeper going on behind the scenes? It seems the Brown family drama is nowhere near over, and it's about to take a huge turn. Here's everything you need to know about Janelle's shocking return to Flagstaff, the major setback she's just announced, and the ongoing struggles with the infamous Coyote Pass property. Keep reading, because what Janelle revealed will blow your mind. The shock of the century. Janelle's return to Flagstaff. It was only a few months ago that fans of Sister Wives watched Janelle Brown make the life-changing decision to leave behind the drama and frustrations of Flagstaff, Arizona. In the aftermath of a tumultuous year with KODY, her move to North Carolina seemed like the fresh start she desperately needed. With new opportunities, space for personal growth, and the promise of a healthier future, fans thought Janelle was finally breaking free from KODY's clutches. But something didn't go as planned. Janelle cryptically shared her return to Flagstaff in a social media post that left fans in a frenzy. There were no specific details about what brought her back, but the cryptic nature of her message made it clear that the move was more than just a random decision. It's been a crazy few months, but I'm back to where I belong. Some things just don't go as expected, but we roll with the punches. Fans were immediately curious. What happened in North Carolina? Why was she leaving the life she was building there? What went wrong? And more importantly, what does it mean for her future and her family dynamics? The major setback in North Carolina. What went wrong? Janelle's North Carolina dream seemed perfect on the surface. She had the quiet, peaceful life she craved, far from the drama of KODY and the other wives. But behind the scenes, things weren't as ideal as they appeared. There are rumors swirling that Janelle faced significant financial difficulties and personal challenges that led to the abrupt return to Flagstaff. Was Janelle's new life in North Carolina simply unsustainable? Was she unable to find the stability she longed for, either emotionally or financially? The financial pressures of building a new home on her own, plus the isolation from her family, may have proven to be too much. And let's not forget the ongoing financial burden of Coyote Pass. Coyote Pass debt continues to haunt Janelle, the struggles no one saw coming. The infamous Coyote Pass land is a constant source of frustration for the entire Brown family. Despite their best efforts, KODY and the wives have struggled to make any progress on the land development, and now Janelle is seemingly paying the price. There are reports that Janelle has been shouldering more of the financial burden than her family cares to admit. The property taxes, maintenance, and lack of progress on any actual development have all taken a toll on her bank account. Sources close to the Brown family have revealed that Janelle has been heavily involved in negotiating with banks and lenders to avoid losing her stake in Coyote Pass. But with the debt mounting and no clear solution in sight, Janelle is reportedly feeling the stress of it all. The real reason behind Janelle's sudden return to Flagstaff. So what really happened? Why did Janelle pack up her life in North Carolina and head back to Flagstaff? Some insiders speculate that Janelle's decision to return was not entirely her own. While it's clear she wanted a fresh start, the ongoing pressure of her financial commitments, both to the Coyote Pass property and her family's expectations, may have forced her hand. There's also the possibility that Janelle's return is tied to her relationship with KODY. As we've seen in past seasons, Janelle has often struggled with her relationship with KODY. Despite the challenges, there may have been some form of reconciliation, or at least an attempt to work things out. But was that the catalyst for her move back? Others close to the family believe Janelle's return is motivated by something deeper, a sense of duty to her children and her place within the family structure. After all, Flagstaff is home for so much of the family, and perhaps Janelle's desire to be close to her kids and involved in family matters outweighed her desire for independence in North Carolina. What's next for Janelle? The future of her family and Coyote Pass. Now that Janelle is back in Flagstaff, many are wondering what the next steps will be. Will she continue to work with KODY and the other wives to sort out the future of Coyote Pass, or will she forge her own path entirely? One thing's for sure, Janelle's return isn't just about her personal life. It's about the Brown family's future as a whole. The unresolved issues with Coyote Pass, the debts piling up, and the complicated dynamics between Janelle and KODY will play a central role in shaping her next chapter. Will Janelle be able to overcome the financial setbacks and take control of her own destiny? Or will the looming shadow of Coyote Pass continue to haunt her every step? Stay tuned because the next chapter in Janelle's life is just beginning, and it's going to be one wild ride. The fans speak. How Janelle's return is being received. Fans of Sister Wives have been buzzing ever since Janelle's cryptic announcement. On social media, many are expressing their support for her, with some even suggesting that this return could mark the beginning of Janelle reclaiming her independence. "I'm glad Janelle is doing what's best for her," one fan wrote on Instagram. "She's been through so much, and I hope she finds peace, whether that's in Flagstaff or somewhere else." Others, however, have questioned whether Janelle's return to Flagstaff means that she is still deeply enmeshed in the drama of the Brown family, and whether her move was a sign of weakness. "Why go back to KODY's mess?" another fan commented. She deserves so much more. Conclusion: the shocking truth about Janelle's return. Janelle Brown's decision to return to Flagstaff after announcing a major setback in North Carolina is certainly one of the most surprising twists we've seen in Sister Wives. With the Coyote past debt continuing to loom large, and Janelle's desire for a fresh start now seemingly put on hold, there's no telling what comes next for her and the Brown family. One thing's for sure, Sister Wives fans are in for a roller coaster ride as Janelle's journey unfolds. Will she be able to overcome the financial and emotional challenges that continue to haunt her, or is this just the beginning of an even bigger battle? Only time will tell, but for now, the drama is only heating up. Stay tuned for more updates and insider revelations as we continue to follow Janelle's return to Flagstaff and the ongoing saga of the Brown family's journey on Sister Wives.